Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. This is going to be your astrology update for the week of the 13th through the 20th of January 2026. So, this is a week about truth becoming form. What you realize now doesn't stay abstract, it turns into decisions and boundaries and directions. Tuesday, January 13th, which is today, the moon enters Sagittarius about, it was around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before that was moon in Scorpio, which with moon in Scorpio, it was probably intense feelings surfacing. And now that the moon is in Sagittarius, the emotional tone lifts. There is a strong desire for truth, movement, and perspective. Feelings want space. You may feel restless, but it's purposeful. This is where people start realizing they can't keep shrinking just to keep the peace. So if something feels confining, it's because your soul wants expansion. Let awareness come first. You don't need to have all the answers yet. You just need honesty. Honesty with yourself, honesty in your conversation with others who are close to you, and honesty about where you're going in life, what you're choosing, what your choices are. Wednesday, January 14th, which is tomorrow, we have Mercury in Capricorn opposite Jupiter in Cancer. So this brings mind versus heart, logic versus emotion. Conversations may feel bigger than expected, emotionally charged or revealing. There is a pull between responsibility and emotional needs. So don't overpromise. Don't dismiss your feelings either. This transit also asks for balance. Speak clearly, but stay emotionally honest. Truth begins surfacing here, even if it's uncomfortable. Then Thursday, January 15th, we have Venus, Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces, and Venus and Capricorn trine Uranus and Taurus. This is stability meeting change. You're redefining what commitment means. Relationships, money, values are being restructured in a way that's both practical and freeing. The message here is that commitment doesn't always mean stagnation. You're allowed to want security and evolution at the same time. What feels aligned now has real staying power. Then Friday, January 16th, the moon enters Capricorn. Emotions get serious. Reality sets in. This is where intentions turn into choices. Less emotion, more clarity. You may feel reserved but focused. This isn't about being cold. It's about being honest with yourself about what you're willing to build and what you're no longer willing to carry. Then Saturday, January 17th, we have Venus in Capricorn sextiling Neptune in Pisces, and the Sun in Capricorn sextiling Saturn in Pisces. The Sun in Capricorn trining Uranus in Taurus, and Venus enters Aquarius. A lot's going on. The 18th as well. So this is a day where vision grounds and the pattern breaks. Dreams meet structure and then detach from old expectations. The Sun trining Uranus brings breakthroughs, upgrades, and unexpected clarity around what needs to change. If something feels stale, you're not meant to force it back to life. You're meant to evolve it. This is supportive energy for aligned risks, new ideas, and choosing freedom over obligation. Then Sunday, January 18th, Mercury conjuncts Mars in Capricorn. And we also have the new moon in Capricorn. And Mercury in Capricorn sextiling Saturn in Pisces. And the moon enters Aquarius. This is a powerful reset energy. The mind is sharp, words become decisions, intentions stick. Mercury and Mars bring direction or directness, while Saturn adds maturity and follow through. So choose your intention like you mean it. Speak carefully. Your words have weight now. This new moon asks, what are you building that actually reflects who you are now? Stop negotiating with what you already know. And then Monday, January 19th, we have Mercury in Capricorn trining Uranus in Taurus. The Sun in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. The Sun enters Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. This is a pivot point, breakthroughs, realizations, emotional liberation, conversations shift quickly, attachments loosen, values transform at a deep level. This is where things click and old versions of you fall away naturally. You're not meant to carry outdated roles into the future that you're stepping into now. Then Tuesday, January 20th, we have Saturn in Pisces sextile Uranus in Taurus. Mars in Capricorn sextile Saturn in Pisces. Mercury in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. And Mercury enters Aquarius. Lots of astrology this week. This is the make it real, then say it out loud day. So Saturn and Uranus support upgrades that last. Mars and Saturn give you the discipline and the follow through. Mercury and Neptune bring intuitive downloads, signs, and inspired clarity. And Mercury entering Aquarius shifts the mindset towards the future. Your intuition is giving you the blueprint, but Saturn asks you to build it. This is a strong day for decisions, boundaries, business plans, content creation, and honest conversations that move you forward. And how it all plays out together. This week moves from awareness to decision to transformation to stabilization. It begins with emotional honesty. It deepens through real conversations. It grounds through commitment and boundaries. It pivots into Aquarius's truth and future vision. And by Tuesday, it locks in as sustainable change and disciplined movement. So Capricorn is asking, what are you willing to take responsibility for? Aquarius asks, what are you ready to release? And Saturn asks, make it real. This isn't a loud week. It's a decisive one. If any of this hits home for you and you would like a more personal reading on how the transits are playing out in your own birth chart, I have many reading options, astrology wise, and also if you're more into tarot, I also offer tarot readings as well, or I can do a mix of both. You can contact me through direct message or through email. My email is in the bio of my Facebook or in the description box of my videos. And also, if you're on Facebook, I have my reading options in my highlights. And if you would like more information, you can always direct message or email me. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I hope that this week brings inspired change into your life that is supporting you in your next chapter. Sending you love and light, piercing through the shadows. Namaste.